You're listening to Lion AR on FREAKEMTV. FREAKEM, baby. FREAKEM, baby.
FREAKEM, baby.
FREAKEM, baby.
Yeah.
FREAKEM, baby. FREAKEM. FREAKEM.
FREAKEM, baby.
I'm a real freak, I need a real freak. I'm a real freak.
Just got here for the press conference for KELLBROOK, Breeze Deluca, Kid Galahad on the undercard, Terry Harper. It's an exciting press conference. It's your boy Lion AR, say FREAKEM, baby.
Saturday night here in Sheffield. This is my 5th or 6th time here for the fights, going back to Prince Nazim when he had a few fights here. And to me, it's always been a great fight town, great fans. You can see by the turnout here this afternoon, that tradition is going to continue. So here to tell you more about what we're going to have and to meet some of these fighters, let me turn everything over to Mr. Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing.
Thank you, Michael. Pleasure to have you in town. Another huge turnout here in Sheffield ahead of a big fight night. The first UK fight night of 2020, live on Sky Sports and DAZN across America on Saturday night. The return of the special one, KELLBROOK against Boston's Mark DeLuca. Great fight to kickstart a year, and what an undercard as well we've got, and we'll be hearing from all those people in due course. Still having to come to terms with the fact that Dave Allen is on the bottom table. And he's not happy, but he has told us he will see the press conference through, and he will be talking to us in due course. Before I pass over to Adam, you know, Sheffield
here, it's a huge turnout, Eddie, today. A wonderful turnout, fantastic to see the city getting back behind KELLBROOK, and it's a huge night for Kel in what's going to be a huge year again, 2020 for boxing and for boxing on Sky.
That's very important, but what Dave has shown, there have been numerous occasions when he has messaged me and said, do you know, everybody's making it so hard for me. I'm in a 6-round fight, right? I've boxed Luis Ortiz, I've boxed Dillian White, I've boxed David Price, I've boxed Tony Yoka. Anyone else, Dave?
There's a few of us.
Yeah, well, exactly. So, but at the end of the day, what Dave showed this time...
The O2.
The O2. Oh, Lucas Brown. I think you headlined that show, didn't you? Yeah, okay. But what Dave has showed is hunger to return to the ring, and that is very important. Because there's no point just turning up for a payday in this game, especially in a heavyweight division. So, David, the mic is over to you. I know you're very excited to return to the ring at Sheffield Arena on Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It has been really hard work. I will mention Eddie a lot, just saying, Eddie, like, what's going off? You know, some mad things have been going on, but to be honest, I am hungry to come back, and I do love boxing, but my friend Anthony Tomlinson to my right here, you know, we met 7.5 years ago, and for him to be here today, and I knew him and Terry were on the show 8 weeks ago, and I've been running through hoops. I just wanted to be on the show, you know, with Andy, really. Obviously, I like Terry as well. She took my place on top table and that. And, you know, she's the most famous person in our village now. But, you know, I just really wanted to be on the show with them two. And now the doc's on as well. I didn't even know the doc was on at the time. But I've just been rushing about. I wanted to be on the show so badly just to be on the show the night that my friend, you know, proper made the big time and Terry won the WBC titles. You know what I mean? I've got to look after 3 kids, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I do boxing for me because I enjoy it, but I do boxing now because I have to. Like before, I've never had to do boxing. I was very happy to go back to Doncaster and, well, I'm happy to live at my sister's house, to be honest. It was alright, I enjoyed it there. But now, like, I've got to do it, and I'm training and yeah, I'm just really training. I'm enjoying it, I'm loving it. I can't wait to fight Dorian Darch, can't wait to see him and meet him. We could have got a German fella over or whatever, but I like Dorian Darch, I wanted to meet him, so we're boxing him, and
it's to try and get another shot at the IBF world title. A final eliminator against Claudio Moreira, and this is a tough fight. For people who don't know enough about Claudio Moreira, watch the tape. He can move, he can punch. He's part of the PBC setup. They're very hungry for this fight. They want to get him to the mandatory position. And this is an absolute pivotal moment in the career of Kid Galahad. If he loses this fight, he says goodbye to world title opportunities. Simple as that. He must win this fight, and that's why we won this purse bid. He has home advantage on Saturday night, and he must make it count. Firstly, to the Marrero team, Claudio, welcome. A big opportunity for you on Saturday night, and take a step towards fighting Josh Warrington for the world title.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Claudio Marrero. Thank you to him. Thank you, Team Marrero, Jason. Thank you, everybody.
We want to thank everybody for having us here. You've been welcoming to us. The great people of Sheffield, thank you for having us here. Mr. Eddie Hearn, thank you. Kid Galahad, thanks for the opportunity as well.
Como siempre, Claudio Marrero siempre tiene hungry, tiene hambre. Siempre se levanta día a día a dar lo mejor de él en el gimnasio para dar lo mejor de sí en cada pelea.
We wake up early every day to give us 100% on a daily basis for these type of opportunities, to showcase our talent, to showcase what a complete fighter has.
He visto toda su pelea de King Halagan, good fight, un buen peleador, me gusta su estilo, okay?
On Saturday night we're going to dance.
Yo lo llamo dancing, okay? Pero, problem.
I'm bringing some problems for you, buddy.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, I love that, Claudio Marrero. Well, Bazza, what you got to say about that then? He's got some problems for you on Saturday night. This is a tough fight. You know, we looked at this fight with Don. It was an opportunity to fight for a world title again. We know this is a quality fighter you're up against on Saturday.
100%. Marrero brings a lot to the table. Very well seasoned, he's from good pedigree. He can do everything, you know, he can box, he can punch. And I'm ready. You know, I know it's going to be a very, very hard night for me. Saturday night, but you know, I believe, you know, it's my time. And Saturday night, man, I just can't wait. Focused and just ready.
Obviously, you lost for the world title. You felt that you won that fight, but at this stage in a final eliminator, it's one thing losing for a world title, but obviously, you know, coming back and winning this final eliminator is a must.
It is a must, you know. If I don't win, then you're going to push me to the side, aren't you? So, you know, I've got to be on it. I've got to make sure can't lose, and I'm just focused, man. I'm ready to go.
Good. We look forward to a wonderful fight. Galahad against Marrero. This is a high-quality final eliminator for the IBF Featherweight World title. We now move on to the Women's World Championship, the IBO and the WBC World Champions, Terry Harper against Eva Wallström. You know, women's boxing, I was driving up thinking about it today. And I know that's a wild comment, but honestly, what I see in the gym, and I'll tell you something now, I had a member of Canelo's team message me the other day and say, you know who my favourite fighter is at the moment? Terry Harper. I mean, how bizarre is that? Of all the fighters they could have mentioned, they talked about Terry Harper, about what they see in the gym, about the improvements that she's making. And it's so great to see that the sky is completely the limit. On Saturday night, this young girl from Doncaster could completely change her life, become WBC World Champion, open the doors to fighting in America, unifying, headlining here, boxing outdoors at Doncaster Rovers, fighting Katie Taylor. Who knows what's ahead? But she's got a very tough task. And Cinderella stories and nice stories don't just mean you're going to win. She might not be at the levels of Eva Wallström, but I'm going to enjoy finding out. And I promise you, the atmosphere for this fight is going to be absolutely marvellous. So, no pressure after that build-up. Terry, welcome. It's a big moment. I've seen you putting the work in every day. The support you've got here on Saturday is incredible. It's a massive moment for you.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, a big thank you to Matchroom Boxing Sky Sports for this opportunity. It seems like 2 minutes ago I was sat ringside at Manchester. Gave me a good birthday present, tell me about the fight with Eva Wallström, and here we are. It's like the camp's flown by. 12 weeks of my life dedicated in the gym over Christmas, over New Year, and it'll all be worth it Saturday night, going on with the WBC strap. It's crazy what's happening in my life. Obviously, the Katie Taylor fight that you were saying I could possibly fight, and it's something that I believe could happen now, just without crazy. My life's been for the last 2 years. yeah, I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I've had good preparation. I'm thankful for everyone coming out to support me.
Right now, there is a lot of hype. You've put in some great performances. There's nothing that is necessary to out of respect for you, what you've done for the sport of boxing. We know you are a world-class fighter at elite level. We saw you box Katie Taylor, of course, in New York, and it was a wonderful fight. You've been there, you've done it, you've seen it all. Another defence of your WBC world title on Saturday night.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. I think it will be a really good fight. Maybe quite even, maybe, we'll see. I think it's a fun fact that Terry is as old as long as I have been boxing. I've been boxing for 23 years, so we'll see how it goes.
Obviously, like I said, you've seen all the different parameters of women's boxing, probably from struggling in the early days to get opportunities to now travelling the world, defending your title. It's a brilliant time for women's boxing. Yeah,
it's a good time. We have good opportunities, and it was many who wanted to fight about this belt also, so I just had to choose. I know I'm here.
Thank you very much, Eva. We look forward to a great fight. Terry Harper against Eva Wallstrom for the IBO and WBC World Super Featherweight titles.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. Thanks to Eddie and Matchroom and my promoter Ken Casey for making this happen. Still a little shook up from Eddie's build-up with Terry. There's a lot of pressure. But, being in Sheffield's great. I spoke to Boom Boom Mancini, Ray Boom Boom Mancini years ago, and I asked him if he had any advice for a young professional. And he told me to pay my dues and work hard. And I think that's exactly what Kell has done. Kell's paid his dues to boxing. He's worked hard. He's faced boogeymen in the division like Triple G and Errol Spence. And he's earned the admiration and respect from the boxing world. And that's something, fighters long for, I feel. And that's why I made the pilgrimage over here to Sheffield to earn my respect in the boxing world, fighting a great fighter like Kell. So Saturday night I'm going to do my best. And Sheffield's been really hospitable, and the opportunity in front of me is huge. So thank you for having me.
Finally as well, we know that...
and all that tough guy stuff Marrero said, that too.
In Spanish. Kel, you're back. I've probably not seen you with this look in your eye for a long, long time. Watching you on social media, seeing you twinkle toes around the Ingle gym. You got the hunger back. It's been over a year. I must admit, there were times when I felt you might not fight again. I'm sure you felt that way as well. How do you feel right now, ready to do it all again on Saturday night back in the arena?
Let me tell you, that fire in the belly is there, like it's like it's never been before. I've had a year out, and I've found myself. And I wish I would have found myself 10 years ago, because this version of me is, I just want to thank the Almighty, something spiritual's come over me. There's no man who can stop me, no disrespect to Mark DeLuca, but it could be absolutely any man opposite me Saturday night and they're getting beat, any man. I'm in a place where I've never been before, and I'm flying. I'm absolutely flying.
Well, where has that come from? Is it just a realisation now that you've still got it and you must make the most of these opportunities? We know you've had an up and down career. Some of the big, again, we talk about the Sean Porter win. You had your injuries as well. But is it just a moment in your life where you say, I've still got the time and I must make it count?
I've still got the time. It's like I met an old friend of mine, David Nick. He boxed Carl Froch. And I think fighters go on about this, and I've always cut corners in every fight I've had, Porter, every one of my fights. I wouldn't like to leave the game without giving it my 100%. Win, lose or draw. At least I know myself that I've given it my all, and that's all I can give. So I've been living the perfect boxing life, living like an absolute athlete, and I've never seen this version of me. You can't work me hard enough. I want more. I'm built for this, and this is my destiny to become a two-time world champion. 2020 is my year, and I want you to be a fan again. I want you to be a fan again. Saturday night, you're going to see me. You're going to see me special. You're going to see a sensational performance. You can tell with the conviction I've got in my voice that I'm coming back strong this year. You line them up better, and I'm knocking them down.
Woo! Come on, Kel!
I certainly will do that. We talk about the weight, 147, 150. It's wide open now. Just saw Rosario, you know, win it a couple of weeks ago. Is it 54? Is it 47? How do you feel as you sit here one day before the weigh?
Well, I'm 11 stone sat here right now. I'm on weight. I've been on weight for weeks. You know, people I see me on Snapchat. I've been putting my weight on. You can't, you know, you can't give me enough fuel. I'm just flat. I'm flying. I'm happy, and a happy fighter, a dangerous fighter. You know, I think everything is, you know, everything has just been coming good. Like, I'm taking my kids to school, seeing the smile on their face, going to the gym, training absolutely as hard as I can train, resting, eating well, you know, everything. This camp has gone so well for me. You know, nobody's been phoning me up time to come to eat. I wanted to do it in my heart. I've got the eye of the tiger, like I've never had it before. And, you know, all we're going to expect is I know we're going to see a sensational performance Saturday, because that is the best I can be, is going to be Saturday night. This is the best I've ever been in my life.
Go on, kid!
Got it from Barry there?
Go on, boss! You've done him, Barry.
And the front, please, Terry.
Go on, T-back! You're in the big league now, pal. Two rounds kill.